Hey kiddos, I'm going to solve the first 8 problems for grade 5 Envision, topic 3, lesson 8, multiplying greater numbers. So let's go ahead and begin with number 1, 556 times 34. All right, in the last lesson we talked about that magic zero. Let's continue with that. What's 4 times 6? Another pen. That's 24. 4 times 5 is 20 plus 2 is 22. 4 times 5 is 20 plus 2 is 22. Now, we'll give me a different color pen again. I like my different colors. All right, now, so I'm done with the 4. I'm all done with him. I'm done with his friends up here at top. So I'm crossing those guys out. And I'm also going to give him a big fat 0 since I'm done with that 4. And I'm going to start at my 3 now. What's 3 times 6? 18. 3 times 5 is 15. Plus 1 is 16. Write your 6. Carry your 1. 3 times 5 is 15. Plus 1 is 16. All right, now we need to add all that up. Okay, now you are working on trying to practice this. And so I always tell my students, after you have practiced it, make sure you have the right answer because we all make mistakes. I may have made a mistake. So 556 times 34, let's check it, 18,904. Do I have it right? I do have it right. Especially being virtual or remote, it's good that you're checking with your parents or with the calculator to make sure you're doing these things right because there's no point in practicing it wrong. Okay, that is done for number 1. Now let's try number 2. Number 2 is 234 times 75. All right. 5 times 4 is 20. Carry the 2. 5 times 3 is 15. Plus 2 is 17. 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. All right. So now, like before, I am done with the 5. I'm done with his friends. And I'm going to give him a big fat 0 right there in that 1's place. Now going over to the 10's place, 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 3 is 21. Plus 2 is 23. 7 times 2 is 14. Plus 2 is 16. Let's add it all up. Okay. Let's make sure we have the right answer. 234 times 75. Did we do it right? We did. Awesome work. Always check your work to make sure you're doing it right. All right. Let's go ahead and do number 3. $395 times 76. What's 6 times 5? 30. What's 6 times 9? 54. Plus 3, 57. What's 6 times 3? 18. Plus 5, 23. All right, so I'm done with him. I'm done with his friends. Give him a big fat 0 in the 1's place. Let's move on over to the 10's place. What's 7 times 5? 35. 7 times 9? 63. Plus 3, 66. 7 times 3. Sorry, needs to focus. 7 times 3 is 21. Plus 6, 27. Now we're going to add it all up. And I see I like to use a lot of different colors. It helps me so I don't mess up. Okay. Let's see if we got this right because I could have made a mistake. We all do. 395 times 76. Is it right? It is. Awesome. All right, guys. So I'm going to stop there because the concept is essentially the same. And I'll be working with students who need individualized help on these problems. Let's begin our next step.